Okay, lesson 67, intro to transformations.
I could teach this to somebody that
So an isometry is a transformation that does not change size or shape. So it's going to map a figure right onto a congruent figure. There's 3 types of isometries. And they are reflection, a rotation, and a translation. So the reflection is like a mirror image, and it's going to look the exact same way on either side of the line of symmetry. So it doesn't change size or shape. Rotation is just turning the figure, and a translation is like a slide, where you just kind of slide it over. We can also call isometries rigid transformations or congruence transformations. That just means it stays rigid or it stays congruent. Yeah.
So
Andrew.
they're like a transformation go through like a zoom on the makes everything go small.
Yes, dilation and contraction, but those are not isometries because they're going to change size. So it can also be called congruence transformations or rigid transformations.
I think it's just easier to say it.
Isometry. Yeah, totally. Transformation is such a long word to write. Okay. So when you have the original image, so that's before you apply the transformation, that's called the pre-image. After the transformation is just called the image. So there's a pre-image and an image. Yes.
So are we not really going to be using like prime, or is that just for the points?
That's for the points. So like if you're a triangle ABC, if you were to move it and keep it the same size and everything, then it's A prime, B prime, C prime. Would just be the new vertices. Yes, Sydney.
For a second, I thought the after transformation was going to be called a post image.
Was going to be called what?
A post image.
Post image. That would be nice. Would make a lot more sense, but we can't make that much sense in math, or everyone would want to do it. It's only for the special people. I'm kidding.
You can just change it secretly.
Okay, the word on the street for translation is a slide, but we don't use street words here. We use our math words. So, no slang. So this is what these are supposed to be identical. So translation, we take our pre-image and slide it to the image. A reflection, the word on the street for reflection is flip. But we don't use street words. Let me just reiterate. It's like, oh boy, it's really hard to do. Yeah.
Do we have to draw hard supergraph?
What? Yes, of course you do.
I'm gonna do a
As you use
triangle.
What?
I treat the words hard.
I always draw
Well, it
letters.
looks like an actual human.
Then it's not gonna be identical.
Oh. A rotation, the word on the street is turn. But basically, it turns about a specific point. So for instance, if we have this rectangle and we want to turn it about this point, this would be a rotation. Okay, that's the end of the lesson.